These are 10 fragrance brands that will completely change how you think about perfume pricing, 5 that are absolutely robbing you blind, and 5 that deliver incredible value for every dollar you spend. The fragrance industry keeps a dirty little secret. That $300 bottle of designer perfume sitting on your shelf, the actual fragrance inside represents less than 1% of what you paid. Marketing and advertising account for up to 80% of a luxury perfume's retail price. We're talking about profit margins that would make tech companies jealous. Luxury perfumes are typically marked up 3 to 7 times their manufacturing cost. But here's where it gets really interesting. While some brands are absolutely fleecing consumers, others are delivering exceptional value that puts these luxury giants to shame. The fragrance world is experiencing a revolution, and if you're still paying premium prices for mediocre performance, you're getting played. Let's start with the brands that are literally stealing your money. Creed built its entire reputation on a fabricated history. Their Aventus retails for $495 for 100 milliliters, and according to perfume expert Gabe Oppenheim, author of The Ghost Perfumer, there's absolutely no fragrance heritage to Creed. It's all lies, but it's the kind of marketing that took on a life of its own. Here's the smoking gun. No Creed bottles made prior to the 1970s are known to exist. Their claims of serving royalty since 1760? Complete fiction. King Charles III even sent a cease and desist letter demanding Creed stop claiming they supplied him with fragrance. The ingredients Creed lists are standard, highly available chemicals that cost pennies in bulk: alcohol, limonene, cinnamol. Each of these chemicals cost between $10 to $20 per liter. Yet they're charging you almost $500 for what amounts to $20 worth of materials in fancy packaging. When Kering bought Creed for $3.08 billion in 2023, then immediately sold it to L'Oreal for $4.06 billion 2 years later, it became crystal clear. You're not paying for exceptional perfumery, you're funding corporate valuations. Tom Ford's private blend line operates a systematic price gouging strategy. Their tobacco oud wood climbed 31% in price since 2019. This isn't inflation. This is exploitation. Fragrance enthusiasts consistently report that Tom Ford fragrances offer weak longevity compared to cheaper alternatives from Armani and Dior. One reviewer perfectly captured the consensus. Tom Ford private blend is mass market niche or niche in price only. You're paying $300 to $400 for what amounts to department store quality with luxury packaging. The performance doesn't justify the premium, and the annual price increases prove they're prioritizing profit over value. Le Labo Santal 33 now costs $335 for 100 milliliters, up from $280 just a few years ago. That's $98 per ounce for what is essentially a one-trick pony that smells identical on everyone. Le Labo built their brand on hand-mixed exclusivity and minimalist aesthetics. But once Estée Lauder acquired them, it became clear you're paying for carefully manufactured authenticity. The actual fragrance quality doesn't justify prices that rival or exceed genuine niche houses with decades of perfumery heritage. Byredo's Mojave Ghost increased from $180 for 50 milliliters in 2019 to $250 in 2024. That's a 25% jump. Their signature perfumes now sell for around $320 for 100 milliliters, roughly $94 per ounce. When Puig acquired Byredo for a reported $1 billion in 2022, it became obvious that you're funding brand valuations, not exceptional craftsmanship. The performance and complexity of Byredo fragrances simply don't warrant luxury niche pricing. Celebrity fragrances represent the absolute bottom of the value spectrum. These products often have the same or lower quality standards as drugstore fragrances, yet command premium prices purely because of celebrity association. You're literally paying extra for worse quality. The focus is entirely on marketing the celebrity, not crafting exceptional fragrance. It's the worst possible combination: inflated pricing with deflated quality. Now let's flip the script and talk about brands that actually respect your wallet. Dossier cracked the code on luxury fragrance duplication. Their perfumes, made in Grasse, France, the same region where many luxury houses source their materials, cost $29.59 while delivering 75% savings over designer counterparts. Business Insider Review's executive editor Sally Kaplan perfectly captured the value proposition. I will never order expensive perfume again. I don't know how or why Dossier didn't exist sooner. Dossier uses modern chemistry and GCMS technology to achieve 95% similarity to the originals. You're getting virtually identical scents at a fraction of the cost, without paying for marketing bloat and corporate acquisitions. Lattafa perfumes became the poster child for the Middle Eastern fragrance revolution that's completely disrupting the luxury market. Their fragrances cost $20 to $40 and consistently deliver performance that rivals $300 plus niche fragrances. These clone houses mastered molecular recreation. They're not making cheap knockoffs. They're producing chemically sophisticated alternatives that often outperform their expensive inspiration sources in longevity and projection. Lattafa represents everything the fragrance industry should be: exceptional quality, honest pricing, and focus on the actual product rather than marketing mythology. Nautica Voyage costs $15.20 and earned legendary status in the fragrance community as one of the cheapy goats. Luca Turin, one of the most respected perfume critics in the world, gave it 4 stars out of 5 in Perfume The Guide. This fragrance was created by Maurice Roussel, the same perfumer behind many luxury successes. The value to quality ratio is absolutely unbeatable. You're getting world-class perfumery at drugstore pricing. Armaf's Club de Nuit Intense Man became the definitive Creed Aventus alternative, delivering comparable or superior performance at $30.40 versus Aventus's $495 price tag. The longevity and projection often exceed the original, proving that exceptional performance has nothing to do with premium pricing. Armaf represents smart fragrance shopping, getting luxury-level performance without paying luxury-level markups. While modern luxury brands fabricate their histories, Guerlain crafted exceptional fragrances since 1828. Their fragrances in the $100 to $150 range offer genuine artistry, proven heritage, and exceptional quality. Unlike Creed's manufactured mystique, Guerlain's reputation is built on nearly 2 centuries of actual perfumery innovation. You're paying for real craftsmanship, not marketing fiction. The fragrance industry stands at a crossroads. Social media platforms like TikTok sparked a dupe revolution, where consumers are actively questioning whether luxury automatically equals worth. The rise of clone houses and molecular recreation technology means exceptional fragrances are now accessible to everyone. The data proves this shift is real. Gen Z consumers spent 26% more on fragrance in 2024, but they're increasingly choosing value-focused options over traditional luxury brands. The old gatekeeping model is crumbling. Modern chemistry democratized exceptional fragrance. When you can get 95% similarity to a $400 fragrance for $40, the only reason to pay the premium is if you enjoy being financially exploited. The choice is yours. You can continue funding corporate acquisitions and marketing mythology, or you can join the fragrance revolution that prioritizes actual quality over manufactured prestige. The nose doesn't care about brand names. It only cares about how something smells and performs. Your wallet will thank you for choosing wisely.